But most people don't know me. I have a big heart. And I can light up a room just about most of the time. Okay, I love being over dramatic sometimes. Now this is one of the times. Guess what I saw like a week ago or 2 weeks ago with a friend from a training thing. It's the first time we hang out outside of school. We watched the due date, just me and him. We shared popcorn. It was a friend date. A friend date is where you go out with a friend, but it's not a date. It was fun. I ate Starburst and everything. Well, anyways, the movie was called Due Date. I'm going to tell you parts of it, not all of it, the parts I like. Don't be mad at me. Actually, yeah, don't get mad at me. But who really cares if you get mad at me? Well, I kind of do care and kind of don't care. But, anyways, the due date was when this guy was trying to get, to his wife before she had a baby. And he met and this guy, kicked him off a plane because he said something like tails or something. I forgot because it's been 2 weeks. And then the guy took his wallet and stuff. Couldn't find his wallet on the plane because it got lost. And then the guy had his dead dad in a can thing, whatever you call it when you do that. He didn't bury him in a tombstone, so he was carrying that around. And anyways, the guy and him hooked up, like as friends, because because he couldn't find because he left his keys in the plane and he couldn't get in the rental car. So the guy helped him get a ride, and the guy was bad karma because the guy did bad stuff to him, and the movie was a comedy and it was funny. And one time he shot him in the nuts. It was funny. And his nuts started to bleed, I think. And one time he was masturbation. Oh wait, I don't like saying masturbation because of what my dad did. I meant playing with himself, and it got all over the car, and he squirted stuff out, and it was all over the windshield wipers. It was funny. And one time, they were trying to board, they did the wrong turn, and they went to Mexico. They were trying to cross the Mexican border, and, what was I trying to say? Oh, and the cops knew they had drugs because they could tell, and one of the guy ran away from him, and then the other guy was just sitting there, and then they found the drugs, and they locked him in a trailer thing with a truck, and they started smoking the drugs. The cops. I want to know if that could happen in real life. It was hilarious, and at the end he made it, but he was bleeding and stuff because of what the guy did. But it showed how you could become friends with people that you don't really like, or at the end, you do like. You can hate somebody, but you have to respect them, and you like them in some way. And then Milani, oops, I said his name. Sorry. Milani and his, dad. Of course, there's a lot of Ronnies. Nobody knows what I'm talking about. We went to Nikki's Pizza, and we talked for hours. And his dad didn't tell us to shut up like my mom did. We just talked about old times in the classroom and stuff. It was a great time. But I have no romantic interest in this guy either. He's just a friend of mine. He's nice. And we could just talk and talk for hours for nothing. Smiley, 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 smiley face. Good times.